Baltimore the package. Baltimore the package. Baltimore the package. Me my brothers playing. Raw slick as pockets. Dummy on the plane. Life it gets so heavy. You just do you stand with. Can't be overstanding. Understand just how the man is.
Just gotta make it happen. This Indian dude told me one day out the week, man. One day out the week, just, that's the day you indulge in everything, that's toxic, that you like to indulge in and have fun. It makes that day better if you do it one day out the week instead of, every single day. You wearing out that fun button a little too much. Baltimore podcast.
Let's get it, Baltimore podcast. Woo!
How you feeling?
A little tired, but I'm glad that I'm here. It's Baltimore podcast. It's a lovely Saturday. Nice out. Nice weather. Let's get into it, man. Let's get it.
Alright, so we're going to start with this, man.
Your perception of difficulties will determine your state of mind. Will you see them as opportunities to grow stronger, or as injustices sent to undermine you? The power to choose lies within you.
What does that mean to you when you hear that? Baltimore podcast, Kyle Coleman, a.k.a. Middle Class Kyle, a.k.a. Dope Taste, here with my man Wild Bill, a.k.a. The Real David Kyle, Teddy Hennessy on the ones and twos. When I played that, though, when you hear that, like, what reception do you get from it, if anything?
When I hear that,
let me play it one more time for you. I got you. I was Stand By Me by Oasis.
Perception of difficulties will determine your state of mind. Will you see them as opportunities to grow stronger, or as injustices sent to undermine you? The power to choose lies within you.
so now that I heard it a second time, when I hear that, it just comes down to perspective.
It does, bro. Like, problems are gonna come up, issues are gonna come up throughout this life, throughout whatever the fuck we doing. We just gotta set our goals and focus on our goals. But issues are gonna come up, and it's like, are you gonna see them as injustices sent to undermine you, give those issues more power, or are you gonna see them as a way to grow stronger, an opportunity to grow stronger, something to overcome? That shit is as hard as you make it. That's what I get from that shit. And I've been listening to that shit all day, bro. Been listening to that motherfucker actually the past week. I've been listening to it the past week, bro. Cause like, I don't know, I realize what we put into our minds, what we listen to, like, it really affects how we feel. It affects what we think. It affects how we perceive these issues that arise. It affects everything, bro. And like, a lot of people, they just listen to music. They either, listening to trap music, whatever the fuck, or, listening to country music, whatever the fuck you listen to. It's going to affect how you feel in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to carry that further than just that song,
No, I agree. You do have to be careful in terms of what do you let consume your mind. What are you consuming? Whether it's the music you watch, the movies that you watch on TV, whatever you Netflix and chilling, whatever you Hulu in on the late Thursday night when you could be doing something productive like going to the gym, reading a book, whatever the case may be. One thing I've been doing is going outside at night.
Like, what you do outside?
When I'm outside at night, I like to go on walks, just maybe walk around the neighborhood, just take a peep of like the surroundings. And one thing I like to do is look at the sky and like look at the stars. And it's just like, when I be like looking at the stars and like looking at the sky and stuff like that at night, because you know that's another thing like I take for, sometimes we may take for granted, but I you know, I'm thankful for it, because you know when you're in the city, like you know out here is a lot of light pollution.
I can't see shit
light
out,
bro. It's light out the ass out here, you know what I'm saying? It's light out the ass out in DC.
So bad, I be wanting to see them motherfucking stars, bro. I be missing that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I be sitting right there dead in the city. Can't
Have
see
you thought about this?
Thing
It's like when you live in the city, like when you live in like cities where it's you know, titled or nicknamed, you know, places that never sleeps, like you know, like the New Yorks, the DCs, like the Baltimores, like these major cities, you know, where everyone, you know, come to tour. Yeah. It's like the more that you're in those type of cities, the less that you'll see those stars, because again,
the light pollution.
Exactly, you have everything else, you know, shining this light that's going to attract the people. You ain't even thinking about looking up in the sky, because you know when you going out in the city and stuff like that, you looking at the lights that's, you know, over the top of the bars, you know, you listening to the music, you looking at all the nice looking people that's dressed up nice, dressed to impress, ready freak son, ready clap some yams, whatever the case may be, whatever club you going to on that night. You know, you are not even thinking about what's in the sky, what's around you, because you're more, you know, because you're drawn in into what's around you at that moment.
Yeah, like I'm saying, at the end of your environment is important. Like, man, one of my friends, like, he told me the most important thing, bro, is like what is around you when you have that time for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go home, like it's not about the work. It's not about, you know, what you're doing outside. It's about when you come home, are you able to have a peace of mind, you know, when you're there? Like, it's people that go out to work, do all this shit, and then when they come home, it's like they got all this bullshit around them, this toxic energy, this toxic shit that they got to deal with when they come home. And, like, he was talking about, like, just if you want to grow, you know, if you want to really accomplish those goals, you have to have that safe place when you go home. You know what I'm saying? It's just crucial. And I'm appreciative of that. I feel like I have that right now. Like, you know, like I'm at my mom's house, I ain't gonna lie, temporarily. But I have peace.
You're not in there alone. Me too. You know what I'm saying? It's okay as long as you know we're honest about the situation, and just not only being thankful for the situation that you're in, because we could be in a predicament that's way worse. You know, just think about where you came from. You know what I'm saying? You're going to talk about it a little bit later. And you know what I'm saying? What you had to
Patreon.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We definitely going to, we going to get into straight up. We going to get into how I got shot.
Off the straight, we going on
the Patreon. Into how I got shot. And we going to take a shot before that. Best believe, but yeah, we're going to get into all of that.
And it's crazy, you know, you going through what you went through, and it's like, dang, you could have been, you know, you could not be here.
I could be dead, bro. I could be dead right now. I could not be here for this shit, for this podcast, to see this idea through. Try my best.
What do you think, like, thank the Lord that you're still here. Yeah. But what do you think life would be like if you wasn't here? Like what do you think, like your mom, what do you think your daughter, like that is sickening. That, like, when you have to, like, when you think about like others' perspective, like in the sense that, like, I'm out the way, like, I'm not here no more, and you thinking about, like, from there, like, damn, like, let me put myself in their shoes and, like, you know, feel their pain. And then, like, when they alone by themselves,
I'm gonna be honest, bro, sometimes I feel like sometimes I allow my mind to escape into that negative place of, you know what, they'd be better off without me. Like, they would, because, like, I don't know, me and my mom, we just don't have the best relationship. It's like, I feel like it's hard for her to talk to me. Like, it's hard for me to talk to her sometimes. And it's like, we just need to communicate with just openly and honestly. One thing I don't like that she does, I know she, like when we do talk, like, or whatever the fuck is going on with me, she will tell all her sisters, and her sisters will tell, you know, all their family members. And it's just like, I could feel that negative energy just being spread out, you know what I'm saying, just off pure judgment. And it's like, a lot of times she don't know exactly what I'm going through. I don't feel like, she actually put herself in my shoes. I don't think she can.
Have you thought, like, not to cut you off, have you thought, like, when your mom is, exposing these things, saying these things to, to other family members, and sometimes in a sense we do feel like, hold on, like, why is you telling, like, this is nothing that stays in this, nothing that goes on in this house, goes outside the house.
Immediate family business.
Yeah. And that's, that's for a lot of things in life. But just for that, example that you just gave, like, do you think, like, maybe she was just, reaching out to others to maybe try to find a solution, or how to,
yes.
maybe
yes.
how to, try to understand it. Not even try to correct it.
Try to fix it for me. Like, I think she be trying to, like, help me. She don't know what to do when something bad happens to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not fix it, or maybe just guide you to the right path.
Agree with. I'm saying,
or maybe just try to guide you into, like, onto the better path. Or maybe she'd be like, okay, like, I know that you're a man, and you're going to do what you do, you're going to make your decision, but as your mom, I love you, I'm gonna be here for you all day long till the day the Lord brings me home. But I would, I think it would be best if you were to, go this way instead of going this way, because I noticed that that you're going this way and you're not getting to the results that you want to. So, man, I don't know.
I do think it's some wisdom there where I need to listen to it more.
Yeah.
I think, like, just like that saying said, I take it as injustices sent to undermine me sometimes. And, like, I do that with her the most. And I don't even want to all the time, because at the end of the day, she only has her life experiences that she could relate to, really. And it's like, she is self-sufficient, has always been self-sufficient. She's been married to my dad for over 40 years. Like, she had her car, before he had one. And he was catching a bus to work. She was driving to work. Like, she worked for everything that she had. That house, we got a house, that shit. Like, they both put work into it. I took the nails out the steps. It was a fixer-upper house. But it's in her name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's in my mother's name. She was able to get that because she's a teacher. I believe, like, it was like a mortgage program, whatever, back in the day, for teachers. But yeah, man, my mom, she's been a teacher for over 15 years. She is a hard worker. She has always been a hard worker. Go to work every day. Always been, just really interactive with children, on a day-to-day basis. So it's like, I don't think she necessarily knows how to interact with me sometimes, or the way that I feel like, I need to be interacted with her, because I guess she still sees me as, like, this child. But it's like, then she look at my age and she like, oh, well, when I was that age, I had this, and this. Why don't you have that? And I think it's just two completely different situations, man. Like, I really do. I think she had my dad. They was like, backing each other up. They had help. It was a different time.
Of course.
She has, I was counting, I believe 9 siblings. She has 9 siblings. So it's like,
damn, 9 siblings?
Yes, bro.
Good Lord.
So, like,
Lord.
her relationship with her parents was, she, like, got out their house and she, wanted to make a way for herself and then give back to them, because she knew how much her parents were sacrificing.
Right.
And, she look at me, she like, why you not, you know what I'm saying, in a better place trying to give back to me, because that's what I was trying to do when I was your age.
She's the oldest.
She's what?
Is she the oldest?
No, she's not the oldest. Yeah. I believe she's third youngest. And yeah, like, I don't feel like she's a bad person. I just feel like I wish she would smoke a J with me, or, you know what I'm saying, take a vape with me, one time, just to switch up that perspective. Because I know she said she told me, I asked her about weed, she said she only tried it one time.
You want to know what's crazy? My mom said the same. She only tried it a few times. Like, my mom done it, but she hasn't to the point where she's like, she could be like, yeah, I consistently did that. She's also had a few drinks here and there, but my mom don't be with none of that either.
Yeah.
My mom is also a hard worker. She works for Smithsonian. She does her accounting thing. I'm proud of her. She got promoted like a month or so. Yeah, congrats to Ma Dukes. We gonna clap for that. Yeah, Ma Dukes, I see you. You get into them pesos.
Congrats to the Kyle moms, man. Both of them, man.
Yeah, so, and I'm proud of her, and she works hard. But one of the things that I be like kind of torn between is like you said, is perspective. So like a couple weeks back, like remember we was having those conversations, and I was telling you that I'm trying to pursue righteousness with the Lord, and trying to go on a better path. So I was scrolling in the Bible, and I was reading the book of Ecclesiastes.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that really what it's called?
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, a book in the Bible called Ecclesiastes. And
this gotta be the New Testament. I swear I ain't never seen that shit in no Bible. I went to Catholic school, for a good little period of time. I ain't never seen no Ecclesiastes.
Actually, this might be the Old Testament. I am not sure, because it is around the Book of King. Because it's with King Solomon, and King Solomon was one of the wisest kings. He had a lot of wealth, a lot of power.
Yeah, he told them niggas split that baby.
And he's
who baby is
700 wives. He was that guy
beefing over a baby. Split that motherfucker.
And
that baby,
I was just reading.
It was her baby. She don't want to.
Boy, bro, you are.
That's how I went, bro.
And I was reading, just reading through the book of Ecclesiastes.
What did you learn from that shit, or what stood out the most? Man?
What stood out the most was how, even though he did these great things, and he accomplished these great things, and he, accumulated all this money, all this power, he was one of the wisest kings of this world. And he was just talking about how, without the Lord, these things that he did was meaningless. And he starts to get into depth about the things that he saw. And one of the things that stood out to me, it was two phrases that kept sticking out when I was reading the word. He was saying, I've seen these things under the sun, and also chasing the wind. And he was just talking about seeing these things that he witnessed and experienced, like how he's seen great people, achieve great things and accumulate all this wealth, but he's seen that they weren't granted, to be appreciative. They couldn't be happy for what they did. So their things that they accomplished ended up being enjoyed by the people that they passed it down to, whether if it was their daughters, their sons, or their wives, or whoever the case may be, or their next successor. And just things like that. And when I just think about our goals and what we want to provide to the table, and what we want to do in this world, and how we want to pursue our greatness, and I just be thinking dang, do this really even be worth it sometimes?
Yeah, I'm saying, it's all worth it at the end of the day. That's how I feel. That's what I tell myself. Do I actually know? No, I don't. Being honest with you.
Right.
But I know, just like you said, the Lord, it gave him purpose. It gave him, just more motivation to do the right things, and just to have guidance throughout decisions probably made, and just, how he observed certain situations. I feel like...
But he also said how he wanted, because he accumulated all these things, and God gave him, all this divine wisdom, he wanted to see what it was like to, go out into the world and, do these things of the world, stroke all the women, and, probably drink all the drink he was drinking. He was, indulging what he was indulging in.
So he was fucking having sexual intercourse with a whole bunch of females.
Yeah, yes, bro. Think about it. Think about, bro, how much of a headache one wife is. Bro, can you imagine having 700 wives?
Man, I got
But can you even think about having one wife? Can you even fathom how much of a headache it would be to have a wife and a side jump?
Doug, like, I'd be thinking, I know how I'd be thinking, but in reality,
it be hard out here. I'd be having 200 headaches a day with a wife and a side piece.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about
and
it. Like,
you
that
over
shit
here thinking like,
annoying.
damn, like I'm over here with you. I gotta be faithful to the wife and kids. I'm about to disrupt the family. My wife gonna be all type of mad. My children gonna be like, what the hell is going on? They in the middle of this wild stuff. They gonna be all broken down, and then you out here trying to manipulate me, and I'm falling for lust, and it's just a whole lot of just headaches. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, bro, can you imagine, like, bro, 2 wives?
2 wives? Yeah, I can.
Would you want to have 2 wives?
Like right now,
like
no.
if you were where you at in life,
I could say this: if I was financially stable, and I could say if I had like my residence, and like I would want to have 2 good wives. It's like if they're benefiting me, and it's 2 of them, like that does sound kind of fun. I can't lie, but it's like when you just look at reality, you are where you are right now. Would I want to have 2 wives? No, I'm being so honest with you, and it's just like I would just rather get myself to a better place instead of be depending on somebody else or a female in that way, like to get me there. Because I feel like a lot of these people out here, they just trying to get to where they going. They got their own goals, you know what I'm saying? And I got my goals, and it's like, can we help each other get there? And it's like, are we forcing this? You know what I'm saying? Are we doing this just for sex? Like, or are we doing this, you know what I'm saying, for a fan? Like, because they gonna want something out of it. They gonna have goals within the relationship. That's my expectation. My expectation is that, you know what I'm saying, you support me mentally, you support me, financially if need be. But that's why I want to be financially stable, because I really don't even want to depend on a female like that financially. I don't. It's something in my head that's just like, yo, at the end of the day, what I've learned from all the relationships that I've been in, like, financial support from a female is not something that you want to depend on. You want to have that shit.
You want to have your own, and you want to be in a predicament where you can provide. That's what we're called to do, and it gives us passion. It gives us a joy. Like for you, I know it gives you, like, it's an honor to be Callie's daddy. You it's like, yes, I am your father. I'm about to show you what it is in this world. I'm gonna make it happen for you because me and you like this. We locked in.
100%,
ain't no switching
bro.
up.
Bro, ain't no switching up, bro. Ain't no switching up on Callie Ellie. Best believe, bro. Callie
absolutely.
She hit me up last week, bro. She was like, "Daddy, I want the can I have a password to my Instagram account?" I was like I really was like, damn, we're finally here. Like, I remember like a couple years ago, like following all these fucking people on her shit, just trying to get her numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, these people gonna fucking know my daughter, regardless of whether she want them to know or not. She could do what the fuck she want to do with this. She could cancel this shit if she want to. But at the end of the day, you gonna have more of a foot up than I did. You know what I'm saying? In this shit.
Right.
And I think that's how my parents looked at it financially. They was like, you gonna have a leg up financially than I did, because both my parents came from the projects. And like, they made sure money wasn't something that I had to worry about when I was coming up.
Right.
And I'm thankful for that. And that's not something that Callie really has to worry about currently. And it's like, what's the next level? How next do we, give our next generation that leg up? And I feel like with social media, that's what it is. Like, I know like I was plagued by these dreams, and I probably passed them shits down to her, you know what I'm saying? Just this dream of fame, this dream of fucking having all this money. Like, I know I did, like, just unconsciously. And it's like, yo, before I do that, like, let me help you with this shit. Let me make sure you actually have something that gives you a leg up. And bro, I was with her a couple days ago.
Right.
She just went on vacation. She's on vacation with Grams. I forgot what island they on. They in the islands right now. But bro, she was showing me the intro video she made. That joint hard as shit. She was like, "This my intro video, daddy." That shit hard as shit. It say Callie and shit, and she using CapCut. Callie put me on to CapCut. Now I'm using that shit.
On the CapCut.
I put both of y'all on the CapCut. That's all I'm using right now to make these clips. But like, she showed me that shit, and I don't know, just to see her like really excited about that. She got her ideas for her channel. She like, yeah, I want it to be a gaming channel, and you know what I'm saying, bro. She just got all her ideas, and I'm just trying to support them as best I can.
Facts.
Yeah, that's really what it's about. Supporting the next generation, making sure you had that foundation for the next generation, so they could be as successful as possible and not have to go through the struggles that you went through. Baltimore Podcast, Middle Class Kyle, aka Dope Taste, aka Kyle Coleman, David Kyle, aka the real David Kyle, Teddy Hennessy on the ones and twos. Baltimore Podcast, free reign, bro. Free reign. My man's reign is locked up right now, man. That shit is fucking crazy. He'll be out in a couple months, man. When he come out, I know he gonna be on this shit. And I promise you, I'm gonna have him on this pod eventually, and he gonna tell his story about his experience in jail. But like, just being in jail, bro, not even jail, prison. Can you like put yourself in prison for a second and tell me like what you think your mentality would be if you were there, surrounded by a whole bunch of dudes? Like, you get 1 hour out the cell free time. You know what I'm saying? You mainly in the cell all day. Like, they giving you bullshit meals. You have to have commissary. Like, you can't get commissary, but that's if you got enough people to put money on your books. Who gonna put money on your books? You got niggas to put money on your books that love you that much? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they be running that shit up on commissary. Commissary expensive as shit. It be like $3 for a bag of chips. Like, they be profiting off these inmates, bro. Like, they really do. But personally, like, the same question that I asked you is like, bro, I know I would try to make the best of the situation if I was there. And like, I saw this dude doing that, bro. I saw this dude like genuinely doing that, and like, it just motivated me to go harder. And I just want to share that with y'all. This dude named Fareed Ray. This man is an author. He's a businessman, a cook, and a TikToker.
Right.
And mind you, he in prison right now. I saw this first video, right?
It's just crazy because before he finishes, like, these niggas is
phones in prison.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Like, they out here going straight to the jump, going straight to the slammer. How is these niggas getting their cell phones? That's crazy. I just thought like, okay, I'm about to go ahead and make something happen. I'm about to get my IG popping in jail. People out here making albums in jail, you know what I'm saying, making music, recording music. I'm not gonna lie, the cell phone is a man. The cell phone is something ferocious, man. Yeah. Technology is something like ferocious. Like, I'm telling you,
it's a tool, bro. It's a tool, and you could let it. Excuse me. It's a tool. You could let it consume you, or you can use it for your purpose, so you can get closer to your goal. And it's like, you have to have discipline to do that. You know, it's easy to just go on Instagram, go on TikTok, just scroll all day. I was doing that shit like last night for a little bit. Really had to take myself off of like, what the fuck? Like, I swear, it was like 15 minutes. Like, I was on that bitch. And it's just so addictive because it know everything you fucking like. Like, and that shit fuck you up. Like, it know I like, you know, nipples.
It do. It's crazy. Like, when you scroll, scroll, it's just like, it targets like what you be looking at. It's just like, I don't know what the hell is the algorithm, because this show ain't no Pythagorean theorem, and this show ain't no E equals MC squared. This is a whole type of new equation. Like, bro, like, whoever know the equation to the algorithm, man, let a nigga know, man.
Nah, bro, you ain't getting that shit.
Breakdown, write them notes, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is Chinese confidential information, bro. You was not getting that, bro. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube,
it just shows you things
wish they had that shit.
It just knows like how long you're waiting. You're sitting on a thing and scrolling up. So then it'll be like, okay, you're watching this, then we'll give you more of what that is.
But they give it to you right away.
Yeah.
They find it, give it to you right away. But so it's like whatever is distinguishing in these videos, what you like, that's the program that's really the sauce. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can have a program that plays a video, but it's like, how is this program going to distinguish what type of video this is? How do it know?
The hashtags.
Dog,
descriptions.
Nah, bro, some of them, it just be like, quick little nip, You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even see that shit. It ain't no. It's like, how you know? Like, quick little fat ass, and then something happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how did you know? Like, it's crazy, bro. It gets crazy, but
it is crazy because, like, also one thing, like with the algorithm and like when you're scrolling looking at these little short little reels and stuff like that, like you'll scroll at one video and it'll be like some motivational, it'll be like some spiritual, like, you know, mental fortitude type stuff. It may be some like gospel stuff. I've been listening to like some more gospel motivation and stuff like that, you know, some Bible scripture.
Like each app I set it up, like it's like TikTok, they know it's just my all negative things that I like on TikTok, they on that. But it's like Instagram will show me that motivational shit. Like, it showed me that shit that I was just playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the stoicism shit, and I only be looking at stoicism shit on there on Instagram. You know
what the algorithm does? I just thought about it. It makes you choose where you put your focus in, because like you said, it show you some stuff that you know that's going to benefit you. Like for me, I know, like, you know, listen to these motivational quotes and, you know, listen to Bible scriptures and stuff like that, you know, gospel music quotes that's going to, you know, help me build the character I want to be in the end. But like, so you said,
purposely stay on there longer. That's what you saying?
I'm trying to, but also within the midst of that, it's like you said, when you scroll, like it could be 2 videos later, it's going to be some real ass give a fuck, you know, it's gonna be some bad.
Like, that's the thing. I don't like it mixed. I don't like it mixed, bro. Cause like I would rather have 2 apps separated. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to TikTok. Like I be getting excited when I'm about to click on it. I'll be like,
but you know why I think it gives you all of that, because it gives you that ultimatum right then and there. Cause it's like, okay, it's giving you the best of what you both like. You know, the good and the bad. And it's like, okay, nigga, what you gonna choose? It's like, you know, you get the, you know, you're gonna see motivational quotes, everything that's going to get you mentally prepared to go through the week that you're going to go through. And then also it's like, but on the other hand, you gonna go, it's like what you, 2, you know, reels later is going to show what you really like. It's going to show you going to like this bad 5'5" light skin, brown skin junk with the 2-piece on, clapping all type of yams with the tattoo on the thigh, boobies out, nipples showing through the damn bra, looking like a certified freaker leak.
But that's what you know. I feel like what you said that was key. Is like the choice, like you going to see, like you have the choice, and like I think that's why I distinguish between the two, because like I feel like I don't want them mixed up, you know what I'm saying? Really, but check this out for real. Check this out.
Keisha, Tara, Freakalik.
Not the old kitchen, the new kitchen. This is where I make my living at. This is where I survived so many years in jail, making jailhouse candy from scratch.
This nigga really making candy though.
Enjoy.
You got something that people won't want?
Real live Fox 5 in the sink too?
Yeah.
I take the Jolly Ranchers, I melt the Jolly Ranchers in a stinger. I gotta open them up in a fast amount of time.
What the hell is the stinger?
Too much air.
It's the little oven that they make. It's like a fake little oven.
They get hard. And you
like an electrical spark.
This nigga resourceful. I give him that.
I got jailhouse taffy on the inside. Shout out to my homie Ange. He told me put the Kool-Aid on the outside so to give it that sweet and sour taste.
Look at all these motherfuckers.
For $3. This is how I started my business. Breakaway to
they have money in jail.
I got clothing lines. I got books. We ain't stopping. We legit with it too. My man got cookies and taffy.
What the fuck?
Follow me into the next one. We're gonna show you how to make it. Oh, don't forget. My man got ice cream.
And he keeping it sanitary too. Did you peep the gloves, bro? Did you peep the plastic gloves, my man?
So you put it on to melt the snow. You actually put it on ice cream.
He making sure that is FDA approved.
Real ice cream.
On mothers.
Real ice cream. Ice cream. Real ice cream. Put me anywhere. Cookies and cream.
He got the ice cream, but where's the nutrition facts though? I need to know if it's 180 calories or not.
Man, niggas ain't worried about that in jail, bro. Like, you just trying to eat anything but that nasty ass food that they serving you, because you don't know what the fuck the inmates gotta make it, so you don't know what the fuck they doing back there with that food. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I respect these people that's making their own meals and making meals for other people, because it's like, yo, what if you don't want to eat that cooking? That cooking is probably trash for you.
I respect it too, but as long as they thinking I appreciate that he had the gloves because he's like, all right, this gonna be FDA approved. This is jail friendly.
Yeah, man, but that's for Ray, man. I respect the change he trying to make. I respect like he not letting his physical situation affect his mental situation, and that shit is key. That shit is crucial. His TikTok though is at BA2MA_FR. So again, his TikTok BA2MA_FR. Man, show that man some love if you feel so inclined, man. He also an author, like, bro, he be dropping gems. I ain't gonna lie, he be dropping some gems.
Nah, I respect the hell out that though. This man was making candy, and them Jones was tough. Like, he was really out here. He got put on some game, and he applied what he learned, and I respect that. It's just crazy because, like, I grew up in the 90s coming up. I'm thinking, like, bruh, niggas going to jail like in the 90s and the 2000s. Niggas having their phone in jail recording. I couldn't fathom this happening. But now not only niggas is out here doing this.
Yeah, I don't get how they have their phone.
I don't understand it. Like, who do
Alright,
they
so Rain told me, he was like, they only get like an hour. Well, he only get like an hour with the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
is it
like,
their phone? Or is it like,
I think like certain inmates can get them, some can't. You know
it's
what
like,
I'm saying?
is it like they
I think
they
he
get them
paid
out
that dude.
from like 12 to like maybe 1 to 1:30, and then from 1:30 for the rest of the day until the next day they get it confiscated, get it put back or whatever, the locker rooms or
he said he get an hour, and then like that's all he get. So it's like really he be just on Messenger talking to anybody he could talk to. You know what I'm saying? Try to bring his spirits up, and then but
Right.
like I did see him, like he was on the he looked at my story and shit, and like he just laughed at it at the Baltimore podcast joint. And
oh, you just saw it now?
Nah, it was like yesterday, but I don't know, it just made me feel good, just to know that he watching from, in prison. And I hope that shit keeping his spirits up. If he laughing at it, that's good. That's a beautiful thing. Free Ring, man. Free Ring, for real. Yo, shout out to the new Threads followers, man.
Shout out to the new Threads.
We got some
followers.
new Threads followers. We numbers going up on Threads. I'm following hella people. You know what I'm saying? Follow back.
I appreciate you. We appreciate
Follow
you.
back. Follow
From the bottom
back,
of my
bro.
heart, man.
If I
We
follow
appreciate
you, follow
all.
back. Baltimore podcast. You see what we about to be. We about to be something. We about to educate the masses on things that they need to hear, and just try to uplift.
In the words of Killer Cam, we the new source now. We the new source now. Yeah. And the words of Killer Cam. Shout out to Cam and Mace, man. Shout out to them. I be watching them. They be doing their thing, and they mad funny. And let's not forget, bro, when it comes to rapping and them, bro, that man Killer Cam, he was real with them words. Mace was nice with them words too.
Man, Killer Cam was that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
He was.
But when I was younger, bro, Jewels was my favorite.
Joel Santana was that nigga too.
He was, but it was like as we got older, it was like just Cam became that nigga. Cam just really became that nigga more. Cam was always that nigga, but he just became that nigga more to me. Like, you just see how he operating within things.
You wanna know what's crazy? Like when I first saw Jim Jones video, I think it was that song Certified Gangsters. This man was dressed like he was from Compton. This man had the little braids, the little pigtail with the little barrettes in them jumps like Snoop Dogg. Then this man, when I heard this man spit Long Johns and some jeans, a button up shirt, I was like, good Lord, who is this guy talking this real right now? I was like, Jim Jones. And then when I found out this nigga was from New York, went from Harlem, I was like, dang, that nigga could fool me. I swear, like, that's why, like, you can't be paying attention to videos and like how the video's set up, or like where videos is like, posted or where they're recorded, because you know what I'm saying, you be thinking like because a video be recorded in LA, like at the LAX Center or whatever the case may be, and I'll be like, damn, that nigga must be from LA. And then that nigga be from a whole nother place, Atlanta. But then you just got to realize niggas got paper now. Niggas can go anywhere and record a video. But when you're a kid, you don't really realize it at first. And that's what I was like, damn, who is this nigga Jim Jones talking about long johns and some jeans, a button up shirt? And I'm thinking he from Compton or something. This nigga from Harlem.
It's really like just culture, bro. It's the culture, being absorbed by different people. Like East Coast got a culture, West Coast got a culture, the South got a culture. Like, even the North, with Drake, they got culture. And it's like, now to really touch everybody, you gotta have a little bit of everybody culture, And I feel like that's what, makes the different artists where you like, hold up, he from the South, but he on some West Side shit, or you know what I'm saying? Even ASAP, you remember? Like
I'm not gonna lie, when
they was
ASAP
from the East Side,
out,
they had the
that
fucking
Texas trip that
their flow was Southern. That's the South, that Texas trip. But these niggas is from New York. They from Harlem. Like niggas ain't seen that.
Bruh, when this man ASAP Rocky came out with that purple swag, bruh, shout out to ASAP Rocky.
Swag.
Purple swag. That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Purple.
Real nigga, real.
Purple.
I was like, good, okay, talk.
Shout out to the Ravens, man. Shout out to the Ravens. Everything, motherfucking Rocky.
Hey, yo, ASAP, bruh, we need another album, man. I see you becoming the father, you becoming the great man that the Lord has, allowed you to be, has, destined you to be, and you taking those steps and you pursuing that greatness. I am happy for you too, but come on, man, one more album. Come on, Rocky, one more album, bruh.
You know it's coming, bruh. Like, I'm saying, he probably got music on music.
I need you, ASAP Ferg, ASAP Nas. Come on, bring that pain, man. Come on.
All right, so you
bring the real.
You heard the
bring that real.
You heard the NPC live streams?
I heard about it, but I don't really.
All right, so it's girls. They doing NPC live streams, bro. Look at this.
I know you're talking about.
Dang, she kind of bad.
That's how they get you watching. Keep watching. Do you know what's going on right now? Bro,
I don't know what the hell was happening. You lost me.
Yeah, shit is getting crazy, bro. Hold up. That wasn't even for real the one, yo.
But I got a question, because like, you know how like when you see like a girl and she's like doing like video streaming and she look good and like everybody be looking.
Hold up, look at this.
Jay, I got your name, Galaxy. Wow, a lot of gift for you. Take your miss. Wow, fire. Ooh, gang. Wow, a lot of gift.
But like, look at this shit.
Yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me read it, huh? Yes. Gang. Ice is so good, Chris. Money gun, wow, I got your name, wow, a lot of gift for you. Hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, let me read it. Hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, let me read it, huh? Wow, a lot of gift for you. Hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, let me read it.
Bro, look at her numbers though.
Wow, a lot of gift for you. Hee-haw, yes,
28K people is watching that live, bro.
Yes.
28,000 people was tuned into that, watching this, and I don't even know if you was paying attention. She got the hair curler, and she was putting popcorn kernels in the hair curler, just like doing this shit, and just emoting like a broken PC game, like some Fortnite shit, repeatedly. Numbers going up. They said, bro, she making 2 to 4K a month doing this shit, bro, and she do this shit for like an hour. Run the numbers up, run the fucking bands up. That's Pinky Doll right there, bro. Pinky Doll. Hold up, that's her name. That's Pinky Doll. Hell yeah, that's Pinky Doll, bro. That's at Pinky Doll. If you know what I'm saying, try and see that. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd never even heard of Pinky Doll until you said something.
Bro, I ain't heard of it till yesterday, and when I saw that shit, it was like, why am I, like, I couldn't stop watching it for a little bit, but then I was like, yo, I gotta stop watching this. This is making me dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? People is donating to her.
You was probably thinking, I see you whining and grinding up on the floor. I know you see me looking at you. You already know I wanna you.
Yeah,
You already know I wanna love you.
Shorty, you already know. Little light skin, little blonde hair. Yo, that shit reminded me of a relationship though. Then I was like, yo, I already had her before.
Bruh, think about when that song came out though.
Hold up, bro.
Talk about
I watched her talk, bro. That shit, like, she was talking about somebody that like took one of her private videos and just made it public, and she was just like, oh, you took my private video and made it public. I'm like, when I find you, when I catch you, I'm gonna get you. Like, you know, she just talking shit, but I'm hearing this accent. I'm like, yo, she not even like, she was like Hispanic. She just sounded so like, just like the girl that I dated that looked like that. I was like, yo, I would not want to do anything with her. Like, she is wilding. She is pressed on this money. She's doing anything for this money. So it's like, that's her main focus. I don't want no parts of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like love is not your forte right now. You can't give it to somebody else where you was literally focused on this shit and doing whatever for this shit.
Love is not your strong suit at all, shawty.
Nah. And it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's Pinky though, bro.
But it's okay. Like you said, it's okay. She just gotta take a few love seminars. That's all. She gotta take a few love online courses.
Shorty bad. Shorty definitely bad. But
speaking of bad Jones, have you seen any girls lately? Have you seen any women lately that just made you just go like, there goes my baby?
Yes, I have, bro. And
Me
they
too.
all been on Twitter. I mean,
too.
not Twitter. They all been on TikTok. And when they on TikTok, I really have to tell myself, this visual that I'm falling in love with is not what I think it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This girl probably nothing like how I'm imagining or wanting her to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just separating the two. It's just a visual, bro. Hella look good. I was like, yo, this is gonna be my girlfriend one day. And then I was like, nah. I was like, yo, it's gonna be a whole bunch of them in the future. I just gotta keep working. You know what I'm saying? Just keep making clips. That's how I've
you
been
say
you
seen them Jones on like Twitter and stuff like that.
TikTok. They all on TikTok, bro. Straight up.
TikTok. I'm seeing these Jones in real life HD in the flesh. Let me tell you, a couple weeks ago, me and my mans, we out in DC. When I'm out in DC, we like to go out to, little places here and there, whoop-de-whoop, listen to some reggae music. We like listening to reggae music, looking at all the beautiful women, from the lands, to all the Trinidadians, all the Cameroonians, all the Nigerians, the Liberians, they out here. And
all different types of species.
Yes, all different types of races, all types of faces. And one of the things that drew me, like, it didn't draw me before, it drew me like maybe a month or so ago, because I was hearing like the DJ, like the promoters, they be on stage and they be talking, they be blowing me sometimes. I'm like, yo, shut the hell up, guy. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the music so they can be clapping them yams. But this one dude, when I would be going to Karma, and he said it on New Year's, and then he said it like at this little Afro Hall Soca event. It was like a carnival event, like maybe a month or two ago. And what he would say is, this is not a party, this is a community. And he kept saying it, and then it was like, bruh, when he said that, it dawned upon me, because then like certain things just started to like happen. Like he would be like, yo, he'll start talking like motivational before he get the music going again. He'll be like, if you're having a good day, if you going through, some bull jive, and you just came out to have a good time.
Brainwashing motherfuckers, like,
throw your hands
to be in here.
Throw your hands up, clap your hands. If you look good today, clap your hands. If you with your best friend in this thing, clap your damn hands. If you dress sexy tonight, ready to show off, ready to have a good time, be around a community of people that's on the same vibration that you.
Clap your hands. Trying to fuck tonight, clap your hands.
So back to it. It's one of these Saturdays. I'm at Howard Theater. I'm at Howard. I'm on U Street with it. Me and my mans, we at Reggae Fest. Yeah. We get there a little late, so it started until we get there around 11:30. I smoked a little bit of weed. I had 3 little Fireball minis in. It's time to finagle them bagels. So I go in, peep the scenery. It's getting compact. You know, when you get there a little early, you know how you go to an event early and you gotta play.
Like so how many people is in this bitch?
There's a lot of people in this.
All right, so it's packed in that.
It's compact in this.
All right.
Like
See,
it's
like,
to the pack. It's not. You know how like sometimes
I feel about that. I feel uncomfortable and shit. I'll be like, oh no, let's go home.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know how like sometimes like it'll be packed, let's say like on the dance floor, but where the like if you go to the back where the bar is or where the tables is, nobody be right there. So you be like, okay, instead of leaving, I'ma just duck off to the back, you know, cool my composure, you know, have my little drinky drink, you know, have my water, sit down, or you know, go on my phone, text whoever I got, text whoop de whoop to come on through, let them know that the function jamming in this Grand Canyon in this thing. So for me, now it's time to, you know, make it do what it do. Now it's time to put in some action in terms, or in other words, it's time to just to go have some fun, dance with some women. So now it's like 12 o'clock. It's like, all right, we ain't dance with nobody. We just, you know, just vibing, you know, just seeing the women. We just targeting who looks good. Whoop-de-woo. We seeing who coming there, if it's packed or not. And also we just paying attention to the music so far, because you gotta just let the music warm up as well. It's the people warming up in terms of letting them get the dances.
This how you be dancing with them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah, he get it. Shout out to my man.
Bro, this is a priest.
Oh no.
This is a priest.
Lord forgive it. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Bro, how is that shame on him, bro? You doing the same thing, bro. You saying you like live by these codes, this Christian codes.
I know.
But you dancing with these women, bro. Look, kiss the head and everything.
Oh no, but okay. Oh, look, I didn't even peep that. Dang, he was really getting to it. But
your head is knees, like
he was like, he was doing the sage. He was doing the sage the Gemini like a red nose. He was doing all that.
Praise God.
So like now I'm dancing, like now I'm going around scoping it and I'm dancing with women, and like sometimes like when I'm about to, you know, trying to, you know, get into it, trying to warm myself up, I'll be kind of getting into my own head like, damn, I don't want to get curved, like I try to get curved off the first dance, but then I do it, I go one dance, get it in, you know, it's cool, warm it up. So then now it's the second dance of the night, and this girl is fine. This girl is fine as a mother. Woo!
Alright, so you dance with her?
So let me get into it. I almost didn't, because I almost got in my own way. I was like, I'll let this one slide. And my man was like, bro, stop being a little, you know, chump little mofo. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get your nuts. You know, let them hang to the floor. Walk over there and just grab her. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm about to do it. And then he was like, oh, and on top of that, get her number. While you at it. This is a tall glass of lemonade that you asking for, my good sir. But all right, I'm going to try and make it do what it do. So, you know, I had to, you know, play a little slick, you know, walk around a little bit, then, you know, go do a little half a circle, and then come on back counterclockwise. Just do a little pace. So then I actually go around. I catch her by herself. She dancing. I grab her. You know how when you grab a girl from behind and she do that little look back to, you know, and then she get her little.
Yeah, she gotta make sure you're not ugly.
Yeah, she gotta make sure you.
Can I dance with this?
Like, who is this nigga?
All right, cool.
So she do that, and now it's that time.
Yeah.
So now she dancing, you know, we dancing, we grinding, we getting our little step, man. And she touching on herself. She is getting seductive, you know. She touching herself for like on it, like on, below her titties, and like she's grabbing the side of my face, and like I'm like in her skin, and like we slow grinding, and like I'm smelling like her hair smelling so good. I ain't trying to be creepy, like I was over here like. I wasn't like on that type of vibes, but you know, it was just because she's moving, like her aroma is just like blowing in my direction.
Hypnotized.
Yes, she put this little heifer putting me in under the spell. So then like she stopped dancing, like we lock eyes and like we smiling, and I'm like, hey, come here for a second. I hit my little finger wave, like come here. She come over to me, and I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? She like, my name such and such. How are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. Like, whoop-de-whoop, you looking mighty fine. You looking delectable. You looking quite tasty right now. You looking tasty, mama. And you know, she like, thank you, she giggling, thank you, whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, look, for real, I know, you know, you trying to enjoy yourself, and I ain't trying to waste no time, but I like what, you know, I'm liking what I'm saying, you know, I want to get you, I want to get to know you, you know, if that's cool with you. She was like, for real, I'm going to keep it so a buck with you, you know, I'm really just trying to have a good time. I ain't really trying to look for nobody. I'm just trying to be solo dolo. So I hit her with that. You for real. I respect that from the bottom of my heart, because trust me, I get it. But I was just, but we still looking at each other like, well, okay, but I'm still feeling you, that type of vibe. And I'm like, damn it, girl, you fine as a mother. So then like she's looking, she's laughing, and like she do this little thing, like she comes in closer, and like she about to bite my lip, like she about to come in closer and give me a kiss, and then we just start kissing. I'm like, good Lord, I can't believe I'm doing this again. There I go, kissing girls in the club again, doing that wild stuff, doing that, you know, wave day fair hair stuff.
So I got a question. All right, so how you feel afterwards? Like, how did it make you feel after, you know, you danced with her, made out with her, you know what I'm saying? How did you feel afterwards? Like, you know, she said she didn't really want it, so I guess you ain't get her number.
Nah, I didn't.
It's cool, but how'd you feel afterwards?
I felt pretty good.
Like, okay, so my next question is, why do you think you felt good because of that interaction?
I felt good from that interaction for a few things. When I really sat back, like, you know, 2 days, like Sunday, Monday, I'm at work and I'm thinking about it, because she was on my mind for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think about it, I think about two things. One, like, I think about, you know, the women that, you know, I've encountered in life, you know, the things I've done, whoop-de-whoop. And I was thinking about, even if I was interested, even if I got her number, the reason why I want her number wasn't truly because, you know, I, you know, was interested in her, you know, I was, you know, want to be there for her. Not even be there, but I'm truly genuinely interested in that person. I want to get to know that person, and I want to pursue that person. But nah, I just wanted her body. I just wanted to feel that touch. I just wanted to feel that good love and that good stuff. And when I think about it in that perspective, it's like, you know, I'm glad I ain't had to do it, because my intentions wasn't in the right place. So why you know what I'm saying, what kind of dickhead would I be to subject the women to that? And then I wasn't thinking about that, because 3 or 4 years ago I'd have been like, girl, I'm about to get in them girls, I'm about to freak you out, I'm about to spit in your mouth or something like that. But now I'm like, you know what, not only I respect myself, I'm starting to respect you, because now that I'm not on that type of attack mode with women, now it's like, okay, now I'm starting to like see the good in women again. I'm starting to come back. Now it's like, okay, now I'm starting to see like good, you know, good vibes. I'm starting to feel good energy.
Cause it's like when you stop, like, you know what I'm saying, just having that lust, like, you know what I'm saying, just playing with that lust. Like, even like, you know, I be trying to do it less on TikTok. Like, I don't be on that for too long. I always catch myself and get off that shit, because I'm like, this ain't gonna go nowhere for real. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna get horny. Like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, there's no point in me investing energy and time into this, because like, your goal is the most important thing. So it's like, if I'm not trying to find a wife right now, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not really like trying to just fall for a beautiful ass woman, because I like, bro, I can't lie, you got more discipline than me. If we start kissing, I don't know where that shit gonna go. I could have poked that night.
But it doesn't even stop there. I got more.
58.
Yeah, I got more.
58.
So that was the second after.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. So that was the second dance, and then I started to dance with a little more woman, and now it's this little thick, tall white girl. And she got them yams. She got them yam and cheese sandwiches back there, and all you need is a bowl of tomato soup, and that's din. So we dancing, and like, I could tell that she a little turned, she a little off the juice, she a little off the yak, whatever she was sipping, and you know, she was throwing it back. She's dancing too hard. She doing a little extra. She doing too extra. And so I was just like, she out of control. She's bumping me into other people. They pushing me in the back like, bro, you on me. Get the hell out the way, bro. I'm like, I'm sorry. I got this under control. So I leave her. And then she come back and we dancing again. And then I'm starting to make out with this girl. and I'm kissing her, and like she's touching me, dancing, we dancing,
that's hard though, but just my mental right now is like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying?
And she's like,
not as lustful as I was, bro.
Yeah, and now, and for some reason, my lust is starting to get the best of me now, because now she started talking these talks to me. She started talking these words, and she was like, "Don't you tempt me? You better not tempt me." And I'm like, "What you mean, don't you tempt you?" And what you should be saying is, you better not be tempting me, because you don't know what I'd like to do to tall white women like you. So, and she's like, "All right, don't tempt me." She's like, "What do you mean by that? What you?" And then like we start kissing, and then I was like, "Girl, like if we leave here right now, I am going to freak you." And I don't even like talking like this, because I want to be a representation of something better. But if we take it there, just know I'm going to freak you something ferocious out here. And she was like, "What's up then? Let's go. We could go." And I was like, I came out here further out. I'm out Columbia, whatever the case may be. Do you live in DC? She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is there any way we could leave your spot after this?" She was like, "Yeah, we can." She was like, "Actually, I just got to make sure my friend is home. Once I make sure she gets home safe, man, you could go ahead skedaddle on out of here." I was like, so
like what happened? Did y'all fuck or no?
Nah, I actually told her I was going to use the bathroom, and I just left. Dipped. Yeah, I just dipped.
You did?
Yeah.
That's real nigga shit. I respect it, bro. I respect it.
And then, like, we're outside and we getting ready to leave, and her and this new dude, they're walking past me. I'm thinking she's going to look at me and on some, yeah, because you just curved on me. Watch how I do you. She walked straight past me, then look at me. And then my man was like, "Damn, you curved her like that. That's why she just dismissed your black ass." But
bro, I'm saying there's
no offense taken. It's no offense taken. Well.
You already, kind of dismissed her. So that was just a, reaction to an action that you chose, which was, I guess, better for you.
Her mind, it was settling the score.
Like, bro, she wanted to get freaked that night. I guarantee you somebody freaked her that night. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, was you gonna be that person that gave her that energy, that sexual energy, that fucking emotional energy, everything? You know what I'm saying? For that night, that's what she was looking for. It's like low key vampire. You wanna know what's crazy about that whole
thing? Like, while she's kissing on me, we making out and stuff energy, like that.
Attention.
It was lipstick on my mouth. It was lipstick like on my shirt, on my neck and stuff like that. While all of this is happening, I knew in the back of my mind I was swerving off and I wasn't gonna do it. Something was just telling me, you just like, bro, like stop putting yourself and digging yourself in the deeper hole. Like, stop talking all this freaky stuff. You knowing damn well you about to get up out of here. You about to skedaddle. Like, you ain't about to do this. You're not even on this type of time right now. And it was okay. And when I went home at the end of the day, I felt completely fine. It was a good night. I was like, you know what? I didn't feel the need to have to, go out and get these numbers whoop-de-whoop for the sport. I didn't feel the need to, have to go out, go off, get these jumps, freak off. It's cool, like, I dance with whoever I dance with,
And you felt better about yourself after you did it. But you felt good about yourself after you did. And you can't even tell me if you smashed one of them, you would have felt better about yourself. You can't tell me that you would have, because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's been, like, can we drop the number?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
Man got 56 nights on him. You know what I'm saying? 56 nights on him, bro. So it's like, if them 56 nights ain't, make you feel, better about yourself, it's like, why is this next one going to? Especially if I know it's not going to go nowhere. Especially if I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm not even looking for a relationship right
56 now. 56 nights crazy. Yeah, 56 nights crazy. 56 me and nice, Young ass go crazy. Yeah. Me and Young ass
go crazy. Future, man. Baltimore podcast, Middle Class Kyle Coleman.
56 bars on the European tour, and it was all crazy.
56 nights, David Kyle, the real David Kyle, Baltimore 56 podcast.
56 bars on the European tour, and it was all crazy.
Teddy Hennessy on the ones and twos. Bro, this is pretty much an episode right here, bro. This is episode 4 in the bank. About to go over to Patreon. I'm about to talk about how I got shot. Talk about these dreams and shit. You know what I'm saying? That I had. It was crazy as shit.
Talk about them dreams.
Bro, yeah.
Look. Talk about what you persevered through. Talk about what you had to go through. Talk about what you had to fight against for you to be where you at right here. And the fact that you're here right now, proves that you are meant to be here.
That's facts.
Your purpose isn't done yet. Don't never forget that. When you down on your luck, when you down bad, you don't see a way out. And this not just for you, this goes for everybody in this room. Always know, when there's a will, there is a way. Just always know, when you're doing things for the betterment of others, when you sacrifice, the things that you want in life, the things that you lust for, the things that you desire for the the betterment of your family, for the betterment of this world, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded.
I feel like, bro, I'm getting rewarded right now, bro. It's been so much adversity today.
Blessings will come your way.
Like, even last night, like,
blessings
just that didn't want this shit to happen. Didn't want this moment right here to happen. But I'm saying I'm so thankful you here, bro, sharing these stories. The people need to hear these stories, and your opinion is valuable. Wild Bill, the real David Kyle, middle class Kyle, dope taste, aka
whoever's
Kyle
watching. Hold on,
Baltimore
podcast.
Watching. Baltimore podcast. We about to take some shots out this bitch. Shots of 99 on this Patreon.
Whoever's watching,
Teddy
Baltimore
taking a shot
podcast.
too. Teddy about to take a shot at the 99 too. Bro, it's about to get lit on Patreon.
Shot glass.
Shot.
Bro, I told you to get 3, bro. What happened?
What?
Did you get 3?
I can get another one.
Yeah, get another one, bro.
Right.
We taking shots of 99. It's Patreon. Middle class Kyle.
Middle class.
The real
Kyle,
Wild Bill.
Real Wild
Dope
Bill.
taste.
Before
Patreon, we out this bitch.
Just know.
Patreon, we coming to you. Patreon, we coming to you. Baltimore podcast. We on the way. Best believe. Yo, follow back on Threads. Follow back on Instagram. Follow back on motherfucking YouTube, bro. Subscribe. Hit the notifications, bro. Blow us up. We trying to get there, bro. We got dedication. We got passion in this shit. We got fucking a perspective that the Baltimore city, the whole city, Maryland needs to hear, bro. The whole world needs to hear this perspective, okay? Middle class Kyle Comet, Dope Taste, Wild Bill, David Kyle, boy, Baltimore podcast, Baltimore podcast.
Whoever's watching this, just know, deep down there is greatness that is installed inside of you. Do not be discouraged. Do not fold. Do not break. Everything will be all right. You will get to your destination. Trust, believe, move forward. That is the keys.
Yeah, this bitch. Baltimore podcast.
Peace.
Baltimore podcast. Peace.